You were my courage, my sword and shield, grace under pressure, my wall of steel. I was a stone weighing us down. You were the angel I chained to the ground.
Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is Maya, and I want to make a foreclosure right now before I start the video. I'm sorry if I don't seem as peppy and happy in this video like I do in some videos, like most of my videos, and I'm also sorry about the lighting changing. My camera's being weird, but I'm not in like a really happy mood. I'm actually quite worried right now because some stuff going on with the father of my child, and it's just a very long story. If you want to know what happens, go over to my social medias, either Snapchat or Musically. I have talked about it, so if you want to know more, go over there. But today is going to be my 29-week update video, and I'm posting this on Sunday, or filming this on Sunday. I completely forgot that I had to record it. Like, it was on my mind all day, and I had all night yesterday, like Saturday night, before midnight to film it and then edit it and be able to have it up at midnight. No, didn't happen. But yes, I'm just gonna get right on with the video so I don't run on and talk about other stuff that does not need to be talked about. This week, Grayson is the size of an acorn squash or pineapple. Every week, I'm going to be giving you guys two comparisons of size because I do the one off of my pregnancy app and off of the website that I use for all the information for my update videos. Oh my god, why is the lighting getting bad? Sorry. But yes, he's the size of an acorn squash or a pineapple, whichever comparison you want to go by. He's fine by me. He is about 15.2 inches long and is about 2.5 pounds. I have not had a doctor's appointment or anything lately, so I don't know how accurate things are, or like if I would even get measurements of how big he seems right now. So I'm just going to still be going by the website. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up. I would hope I'd have a doctor's appointment coming up soon. I think it's on the 8th. Don't quote me on that though. But yes, so this week, actually, I had nothing to talk about with Grayson. On the website that I use to give all the information for you guys to know what's going on with me in my pregnancy, there was nothing about the baby this week, which is kind of weird because every week I have been given at least one thing to talk about, but this week they didn't have anything to say besides there's getting less room in my uterus or whatever in the womb. He's getting less room, but that's not really something too big to talk about. There's not like something specific to talk about with him, which is very, very weird. So all I have for you is symptoms and other stuff like that to talk about. So let's get right on with that. So some symptoms I could be experiencing this week is headaches or lightheadedness. I have been having some headaches here and there, but they're not too bad. I haven't gotten lightheaded yet. I haven't really gotten lightheaded, I don't think, at all during this entire pregnancy. It's just been mostly headaches that I've gotten throughout my pregnancy, which have sucked because some of them are really bad. They are like migraines, and they are just terrible. The next thing is itchy belly, and I don't really have this. The only place on my stomach, I guess you could say, that's really itchy is the very, very lower part of my stomach where my pants normally are. Like the band part around the top of my pants is where my stomach is normally itchy, and I think it might just be the fabric of clothing sometimes that just makes my belly itchy. But all I gotta do is put my cocoa butter on and it instantly stops itching. So I mean, here and there I'll get like an itch, but it's nothing like too bad where it's like constantly itching, so that's good. The next symptom is back, leg, and hip pain. I've been having some pretty bad back pain if I'm just like sitting how I am now, or if I'm sitting up for too long without a back support. Even with a back support, honestly, my back will start to hurt, but if I lay down, my back is completely fine. Like, there's no pain there, but the second that I sit up and I'm sitting upright, it is bad back pain, and it is pretty painful, and especially if I just try to like ignore it and stay sitting up, it gets way worse and I always regret trying to fight through the pain because I end up hurting it more, and then my back hurts the next day, especially at night when I'm like up trying to like work on something or I'm drawing or something. It's just really annoying. The next thing is trouble sleeping. I haven't had too much trouble sleeping. The only thing that I've had is I am finding myself going to bed later than what I'm used to. I have been trying to get back on my normal schedule. I'm pretty sure I talked about that in my last update video, that I was trying to get back to going to bed at 2:30, but it's honestly just not working. And the weird part is that when I go to bed at that time, I'm still waking up at the same time that I would if I went to bed at 2:30, and I still feel fine. Like, I don't feel tired. I don't feel any difference at all. I feel the exact same energy level that I have even if I were to go to bed an hour before, but it's really weird. I don't know if my mind is just like, oh, it's 2:30. Better go to bed. When really it's 3 o'clock. But that is a really big struggle. And the last thing is going to the bathroom more, especially today, or Saturday I guess you could say. I have peed so much that day. Oh my god. Every 5 minutes, I swear, it was just like non-stop. Just had to go every 5 minutes, and it was so annoying because I would go pee, and then I'd come down to my room to eat, and then I'd go upstairs to take my plate upstairs, and I'd have to pee again, and it wouldn't even be like 10 minutes, and I'm like, really? Like, this is not okay, but it's okay. They say that it's just probably because my uterus is expanding a little bit more, or he's just pushing down more, or pushing on my bladder more, so I'm not really gonna be worried about. Things to talk about that have happened this week is I have been still having Braxton Hicks. I have talked about this before. I do normally get Braxton Hicks if I walk long distances or I'm walking a long time, and now it's starting to be where I'm having contractions even if I'm not doing a lot. If I just like go, say, to the park that's right next to my house, I will have contractions, and they aren't super duper bad. Like, they're not to the point where I'm like concerned about them, because the only time I'd be really concerned is if they are consistent and they are pretty painful, because that could mean something is wrong or I could be going into premature labor. But they aren't super bad. They're like really not even as bad as period cramps. Some of them are. This morning I woke up and Alan had texted me and woke me up, and I had like an instant contraction. I was like, whoa, that's never happened. And it was a pretty bad one. It's not like to the point where I was gonna like die and cry and stuff, but it was very uncomfortable, and that was like the first time I had like a really bad one. It was super uncomfortable. Gearing me up for labor. The next thing to talk about is anxiety. So this week my anxiety has been super bad. If you guys didn't know, I do have anxiety. I've had it for probably almost 4 or 5 years now, and I had it pretty good under control before I got pregnant. But when I did get pregnant, since your hormones are raging and stuff while you are pregnant, having anxiety does tend to make things so much worse. So you can probably just imagine how hard this week has been with anxiety, but I'm just so thankful that I have Alan here, because he's helped me through a lot of it, and he's just been super duper supportive and understands that I'm not just being a cry butt. I'm actually trying to deal with something even though I don't know what's wrong, and it's not my fault really that I'm having a breakdown for no reason. It's just mix of my hormones and my anxiety. The next thing is Grayson is been sitting low today, especially tonight. Like a couple hours ago I noticed it, and I'm still noticing it. He is sitting really low down. He's not up high like he would normally be, or even to one side. He's down really low towards my pelvis, and it's really uncomfortable when he is down there, because it's like a lot of pressure down there, and it's to the point where I don't feel like I can stand up straight. So I'm like slouching over because it's pretty uncomfortable that he's just sitting there. And it did worry me a little bit, since I have been having contractions and stuff, and it's concerning because he's like moved down now, so if I keep on having contractions and stuff and he still sits down low or he feels low, I probably will end up going to the doctor's just in case. But since I think I do have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, I'm probably just going to wait until then and talk to my doctor about it just to make sure everything is okay, because when you're pregnant, you're always worried about everything, especially when your baby does something new and you don't know what to do. Instant phone call to the doctor. What's going on? The next thing to talk about, the last thing to really talk about, is I have not this week been able to take my medicine consistently every single day. So there was some times where I was not able to take my medicine for 3 days, and then when my acid reflux started to come back, I was finally able to take it again. I took my medicine last night, but the night before I wasn't able to take it. It's just kind of like here and there where I'm not able to take it, mainly because my stomach, I will take a bite of my applesauce that has my medicine mixed in, and I just won't be able to eat it because it just makes my stomach so upset. That scared me. That freaked me out. I'm sorry. My TV just turned on by itself. I don't know. But I will turn that off now. So my TV didn't have the network on it. Like, my Wi-Fi turned off of my TV, and now it just all of a sudden turned back on. Okay. But as I was saying, I was not able to take my medicine for a couple of days, and it's still pretty going on and off. But I do still have to take my medicine tonight, so hopefully that goes well, because I hate not being able to take that medicine, because that medicine is literally a lifesaver. I feel so bad for women who have really bad heartburn or acid reflux and they take the medicine and it doesn't work, because when it does work, it is a miracle. Like, whew. Can't even explain. So the last thing to talk about are my cravings. Now, I do have you guys ask me a lot on social media, especially on my Musical.ly, what my cravings are and stuff. So I just thought it would be better to include my cravings of the week in every video, so you guys can know what I've been craving this week. So this week, for drink wise, one big one is water, especially the last couple of days. I've been really big into water. And then the other one is Dr. Pepper, and that is all the drinks that I have been really big into. I was big into pink lemonade the other day, but I made pink lemonade and it was super duper sour, and then that craving went away. So yeah. So for food wise, pizza in the beginning of the week was pizza. I watched a YouTuber do a mukbang and eat pizza, and I was really craving it, and I was so happy that my mom bought pizza that night too. Tonight I was really wanting a big ziti. Like, I'm craving it. I'm still craving it. I really want it. Hopefully tomorrow I will be able to get it. Cup noodles have been a big thing the last 2 weeks. I've been getting nonstop cup noodles. Me and Aylin have been like big on those together, so we've kind of been having the same craving. We will eat them for lunch, dinner, all the time. Brownies. I went grocery shopping the other day and I saw brownies and I needed them. I could not get them. I had to get them. I made them tonight, and now I am a happy pregnant woman because I got my brownies. And the last thing that I am craving is nachos. I normally don't crave nachos or Mexican food ever, like tacos and stuff, but I am craving nachos from Moe's, like, really badly. So the last time I had Moe's was before I had my acid reflux medicine, and I hadn't eaten it since because I was not able to, because it gave me instant heartburn. But now I can go eat it all I want. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my belly shot for you guys. I can't even explain how glad I am that I have a tripod. So here's my belly. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but he is really low. Like, in photos and stuff, everybody says that I look so big, but really, I'm not that big at all. Like, I have this, like, I'm not big at all, and I'm almost 30 weeks. So he is sitting down low. He's down here. Like, he's down here and it's really uncomfortable. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.
I love it when we're at a party in a downtown crowd. Oh, but I can't hear you call me baby with the music up.